It's the holiday season, so whoop-dee-doo and dickory-dock. Those words are just in there to then rhyme with sock. You know what else rhymes conveniently clock? He'll be coming down the chimney down! Aw, Christmas. The magical season that lasts from Black Friday to New Year's, and oftentimes through Easter when people get lazy and don't take down their lights. It's a season for giving, loaded with bratty kids and expensive wish lists. Most of the year, kids just want a little trinket or two from the store, and these little wishes are what wish lists are made for. But no, not at Christmas time. This probably isn't true for all kids, but you ask some kids in particular for a wish list, and you get a list of the most expensive toys on Amazon. Sometimes I think they just type toys into the search bar, start at most expensive first, and just work their way down. And you know this kid! This kid most of the year would be fine just getting a doll or something. But not for Christmas. No. They want all. All except for cheap things. Then, you see the brave soul who actually gets them one of these lavish gifts. I say brave because I personally prefer to make it through Christmas without my family having to mortgage our house just so some kid can get an overpriced hunk of plastic. And then, the kid ends up, it's a reoccurring cycle, pushing it off to the side to play with the little trinket someone bought them at Walmart. Or even worse, just playing in the box. Why do they do this? They say... Have you ever considered what Amazon must be like around Christmas time? That must be a madhouse. I find it kind of amazing that with all the hubbub over there this time of year, they still manage to get your package to you in 2 days. 2 days! How do they do that? Sometimes these things are coming from across the country, yet they still manage to get to you in 2 days! Personally, I believe teleportation is used, but I digress. I'm going out on a limb here, but most people have Prime. Have you ever found yourself shopping for things literally 2 days before you need them? What would we do if Amazon didn't exist? Society would crumble, I know it. Back on topic. Christmas is amazing. The family, the love, the music, the lights. Some might even go so far as to call it the most wonderful time of the year. The whole season is great, except for one thing. The infamous day after Christmas. The day after Christmas, all adrenaline is past, all the mystique of the mystery of gifts to come is gone. Santa Claus is back at the North Pole in the biggest sugar coma of the year, and the trash can is full of the shredded wrapping paper of broken dreams. Plus, the day after Christmas is the day that all the presents are gone, and now you're just left with a tree in your house. You know, most of the year, we keep trees outside of the house. Nope, not Christmas. And the day after, you're just left with a tree that does nothing more than to remind you of your pain. I don't know about you, but every year our tree sends our family into a little frenzy of denial. We have a small house, so we wish to remove the tree, but at the same time, we don't want to accept that Christmas is over. So, yeah, most years we end up with a Valentine's Day tree, and one year we even had an Easter tree. The festivity was real. My grandmother just cuts out the middleman and leaves her tree up all year long. She redecorates it for different holidays. Personally, I think she's a genius. It makes it so every holiday is under a tree. Easter baskets? Under the tree. Birthday presents? Under the tree. Halloween candy? In our mouths. That one doesn't last long enough to make it to the tree. But the point is, if a tree is festive for one holiday, then it must be festive for all the holidays. The logic lines up.